Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pop Art Hunter channel, and today we're going to be discussing another set of pieces from my J Scott Campbell collection. I did a video earlier on The Little Mermaid and a 3D artwork piece along with a 2D artwork piece, and then a little limited edition transitional piece that came in between there. We're going to be doing the same thing today, except with the second figure from the series, which is Tinkerbell. And so this is a Sideshow Collectibles 3D sculpture along with the original J Scott Campbell Nei Ruffino print, and then this little limited edition piece. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we've got the two-dimensional piece. This is number 19 out of 50. It's part of the Enchanted edition of this particular series from J Scott Campbell's Fairytale Fantasies. Nei Ruffino doing the coloring, J Scott Campbell doing the drawing and the pencil ink work. And man, this is, I like this piece. I think it's really cool just because of the Captain Hook kind of looking in. It brings you back to the movie. It shows the scale of Tinkerbell versus Captain Hook, and so I mean this piece is a pretty popular one as far as this collection is concerned. And then again, like I showed in the other series, you get with the limited edition version, you get this stand where this little piece of metal artwork fits in, and it actually shows you different angles of the character. What it look like from the side, from the front, a little bit of a close-up. What does this angle look like? She's twisting her body. How does that affect, the movement and the muscles and how that looks from a different angle? And so fits right there in that little stand. You can display it next to it. And then there's the figure itself. Now, the one thing I will say about this series from Sideshow Studios, it seems very inconsistent as far as size and scale. This figure is much taller and much more slender than the Little Mermaid figure. And it just starts to, it doesn't look quite consistent. It doesn't seem like it fits. I wish that other figure was bigger, or this one maybe was a little bit smaller. And I like that the figure is big, but it just doesn't quite fit. Also, within this figure, within the drawing, there's nothing really on this base. It's just kind of a silver base. This one, they take the liberties of making this really cool compass, which I love. I think that's a really great addition, but it seems inconsistent with the other piece. And so it doesn't look like, if you had them just sitting next to each other, it almost doesn't look like they're from the same series. But I really do love the wings. On the Little Mermaid, the tail had some translucency to it, and now the wings do on this one. I think that's a really cool touch, and it kind of brings that to life. And again, putting all of these together, you have a really cool display. It's showing this right next to the figure, right next to that drawing. It sort of looks like it was meant to be. It looks like everything was leading up to this figure. Everything was leading in the direction of, they were going to make this figure, and this is what they started with as a sketch art, and then they kind of made more angles, and they went to this. Which really, this was done so many years prior, and they never thought that they would get to this. And then they made it happen, kind of not retroactively, but they, they went back and they said, okay, we got to do this, and how are we going to make it happen? And so I think it's kind of a cool process. Again, I love the J Scott Campbell pieces. He's got a really unique artwork style. The color that Nei Ruffino brings to these pieces are great. And then, the Sideshow Collectibles opportunity for them to make these into 3D statues really kind of brings the artwork together in a different light. It just expands upon what was already created and makes it unique and interesting, and I don't know, I think it's a really cool display to have all of these pieces together, and that's how I have them displayed in my home right now. So anyway, I think it's a neat piece or set of pieces. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we will see you next time right here on the Pop Art Hunter channel.